Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. We are currently in we're currently in this cave underneath the Harrows. There's a bunch of stuff like underneath here that we're obviously having to find. That's kind of one of the reasons why there's these down arrows. They tell you like where they are. Like for example, you see this chest. It's like it's down underground. So yeah, we're down here. Fucking what's his name? Lammy. Lamentation. That's right. We found out that he is kind of responsible for the bullshit happening right now in the Harrows. Um, and he gave Caleb the ritual that Caleb clearly didn't know how to do, and he fucked up. So. Yeah, we're continuing forward, investigating all this underground area here, trying to find out where the source of the ooze is coming from.
The ooze affects the incarnate too.
This is the the ooze is clearly what's poisoning the well water. So
Who goes there?
It's a goo guy. Yo, is that Gooigi from Luigi's Mansion 3? Is that Gooigi? Yo, Gooigi? Yo, Gooigi? Hello?
What might you be then?
Antea, can you...
What was...
Innocence. Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
She did indeed. Oh boy. Goo Ghost?
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
A house from the Harrows.
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
Yo, snipe it. Can't. It's too far away. Ugh. Look at this. Yeah, no wonder they got sick. It's fucking awful. Take that. Thank you very much. This house is a... I don't even know if that fell from up above. I don't even know if this fell. This might have been down here the whole time. Alright, as above, so below. Next, using leap increases damage in the next punch attack. Well, it sure shit ain't as good as the wristband I got on now. Letter from Amity Gibbs. Oh, we found Gibbs' chest earlier. From Amity Gibbs, Providence Town, to Antipas and Clemency Gibbs, the Harrows, New Eden. Dearest parents. Man, these people have strange names. It's those old-timey fucking... Like, not even just old-timey names. Like, it's like those 1600s names. Like, Gwindlesnit, or whatever the fuck. It's just... They're just combining, like, shit together. Just letters together to create a name. Reuben and I are settled here in Providence. Our home is quaint and quite lovely. You would like it, I think, though perhaps you would argue against the colors of the drapes. We attend the meeting house with rigor. The sermon Sunday last was particularly beautiful, and I am certain you would have enjoyed it. Men of piety there are yet in New England. In your last letter, you mentioned that the farm has seen some trouble. If God tests you, I am full sure that you will pass his examination. However, should you need it, Reuben will be delighted to make you a loan. We may also consider a visit should you agree to certain stipulations on your behavior and manner of speaking, particularly to Reuben, who deserves neither wheedling nor snide remarks. Your daughter, Amity.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs.
Inside the Pandora box. Since Pandora broke the jar, releasing all the proverbial curses upon mankind, epidemics are so often considered a punishment or an ordeal imposed by the gods. Stuck in their narrow sight, scientists beg to differ and prefer to search for natural causes to many consequences. As often, the answer is somewhere else, between these rival conceptions and at the same beyond them. Undoubtedly, all the epidemics do not come from a breach in the fabric of the incarnate, but the regularity, the periodicity, and the malignity of such incidents throughout the world should all be counted as evidence of such breach and influence of the other side. The Erelu, the Great Below. After all, wasn't Pandora's true name Anisadora, she who sends up gifts, as in from within the earth? Healers, doctors, priests, and witches all should search for those signs like the true pursuer does. For until they seal off the void's breaching ooze of the gifts of the underworld, they will remain like ants trying to stop a forest fire. As long as blind zealots, arresting and hanging sorcerers and worshippers who supposedly spread the disease, when most of the time those cultists assembled here because oozing gifts called them in the first place, they will be like sheep confusing the sheepdogs with the wolves, offering opportunities for the true pursuer to investigate without being noticed. I suppose I'm going to love looking for that ill-mouthed nearby New Eden. E.R.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Cotton Mather's pamphlet, and the woman being astonished thereat, confessed those things to be true, that she and other persons named in this preternatural discourse had familiarity with the devil. Being asked whether she had been made an express covenant with him, she answered she had not, only as she promised to go with him when he called, which accordingly she had sundry times done. False confessions. Still don't understand why he doesn't just use the torch. That's literally what it's for. Alright, so I still need another, what are these even called? Essence points. Thank you. I need another essence point for that, and we're pretty much good. We're just holding on to this skill point for, the next power or whatever the hell. Not gonna upgrade anything that isn't what I'm currently using. Ooh. Where the hell's that lead, I wonder? Gibbs Farm account books. Spring 1695. EXP one. Fuck the EXP. Who cares? Wall repair, tithes, ale and bread, candles, carpenter, wood, sundries. Revenue 80 pieces of 8. Corn, horse meat. Winter of 1695. Tithe and taxes, ale and bread, candles, 2 a pair seasoned wood. Revenue 95 pieces of 8. Corn and barley. So this is going back to spring of 94. Tithes and taxes, ale and bread, candles, meat. Pretty much what you would expect.
The Gibbs' land was barren. He was struggling for money.
Were they struggling for money? I don't feel like that's. I don't feel like that book represents that they were struggling for money. All right, there's a chest up there, a witch chest. I want to see what's over here. What the fuck? As I had the feeling. Woo!
Die, you bastard!
Alright. So it's really just to kind of get some stuff, I guess. There's nothing really up here. Alright. This wall that's over here leads up to where this witch chest is, so we can actually grab that. Maybe I call the other ones equipment chest, I don't know. I call those ones witch chests because they have the witch stone in them. That makes sense, because they're not a cursed chest.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
Note to the Gibbs. Gibbs, I thank you for your note. God himself knows times are hard. That you could not honor our last order of grain was understandable. We find ourselves in a similar position, and upon the deaths of our last cattle, must cancel our next order. Please find enclosed the balance of our account, which we shall consider closed, at least until better times are come again. God save us all from this curse. Richard Mellons. Great. There's a cursed chest down here.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe
It doesn't even look like it fell through here. It doesn't even look like it could.
Gibbs's house targeted by the ooze.
Obviously. Look around you.
Chest up there as well.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well...
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I
Deborah.
believe... What are you doing?
Your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her.
Entity. The woman who was executed by Haskell for New Eden's 1688 epidemic was innocent.
She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
Whoa!
You're done.
How do I get this, How do I get this chest over here? Is there a wall over here that I didn't see? Maybe? I'm starting to think maybe that's what it is. Maybe I didn't see something to climb over here? No. I mean, it looks like there's a path from that way, so could be that it leads around from here.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Oh.
Off we go then.
Oh, this just leads us. This is just a shortcut back around. Alright. Thought maybe there's like a room in the house that I had not seen. Oh yeah, here we go. This takes us up and around. Here we are. Seashore candles. Second chest.
You bastard.
There we go. We got another skill point. I just need another essence point, in all honesty. Alright, so that's where this leads. Do we just drop down from here, or... No, we do have to go around. Okay, there is... Oh no, it's just showing me there's a way around. I thought there was a way up.
Another shadow.
What do they want?
Goo man.
Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
I mean, I see that over there.
Much better.
There we go. I can't walk on that. So I need to get rid of whatever's blocking that.
You bastard.
Seashore candle. Okay, so there we go.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
It's also a teleport. Oh boy.
Expected no less from you, Mrs.
Clemency Gibbs, she got no health. Starting out. Well, never mind.
Die, you bastard!
Oh god. Nice.
Dodge it if you can. Someone
Back
didn't
to
want
hell.
Stay dead.
Clearly. Clemency Gibbs' diary. Haskell and his town flock are here, fled from their homes. We have room for all in the harrows. There is a mold on the wall near the front door. I shall scrape it off. The mold has turned sickly black and oozes between the boards. The crops, such as they were, have failed. The governor and his band of weak-hearted souls have brought the curse with them. May the Lord deliver us. The black stuff is everywhere. Folks sicken, hard of breathing and bleeding from every orifice you'd care to mention, and some you would not. The devil spits, and we are flooded with it. I am minded of 7 years ago, when plague last hit. I pray to God to grant me Clemency Gibbs and my loyal and moderately capable husband Antipas the wisdom to once again out the witch. God will not help us because our governor uses magic. His boy, what's his name, the idiot, what's his name, yeah, Lamentation. I don't know why anybody would. You imagine naming somebody like I remember when we used to be like, hey, laminate that paper. And then laminating, you'd get a piece of paper and it would be surrounded by like a plastic film and it gets laminated, right? This guy is surrounded in that's what he is. He's laminated. He's lamentation. He put a pagan totem by the house. I tore it down. Antipas said he saw Haskell throw something into the well and then the earth shook. What are the Haskells up to? Ah, see, so they threw something in the well, and that's what caused the
Clemency
poison.
Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what Deborah's research pointed at.
Well, the Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
Can't hit that from here.
The greedy shall fall, unless certitudes be swamped when the final judgment comes.
Alright, so we have two ways that we can actually go. We can go this way and this way. Let's try this way
See
first.
anywhere that could help.
Keep searching here.
Oh, I can't go over here. It just like wants me to check, I guess. Alright, closer to that, I guess.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Could be both, actually. Alright, very neat. And clean, we got that done. Without any issues.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers. More efficient than cannon powder.
See something over here. It's up here. I think it's another doll, actually. there. The Dowser.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
I'll find a way around then.
Gonna break, we're gonna have to break that.
Wards, you're on your own.
Those echoes we're hearing are the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
Chicken or the egg? Alright, so we took that down. Alright, here we are. Alright, so then what's through here? Ah. The third doll. Oh, we got them all. Whatever that...
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Get back up!
No bodies for you.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void.
So there's a curse chest over here that we've been looking for. I should go get that. I should go get the witch stone. I'm gonna need it. That wasn't a lot. Well, at least we don't have to bullshit around this cave trying to find all the shit for these cursed chests.
Another curse.
Yeah, and we got it all already. Ta-da! Yeah, the cursed chests are probably my least favorite thing in the game because you have to find these items, and I keep getting items that I'm not going to end up using, so I'm trying to hope I get like a level 7 item at some point. Death's Head. That's actually better. It doesn't drop anything. So 28 persistence, 20 persistence, 17 wisdom versus 14 wisdom, 49 manifestation damage versus 45, and the weaving duration is the same. So finally, something better. What is this? Scourge. Okay. Nice. Something actually better that doesn't drop any stats. Okay. Oh, we're going over here.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And
Yeah.
you're just now reaching this conclusion.
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off.
Wow. Okay.
Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Where are we fighting?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
So they try to take matters in their own hands. Oh my god, it's a goo guy!
Hey! More fun.
Goo ghost! Come on, Antipas.
They never learn, do they?
Reinforcements! Highland kiss for you. Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here.
Yeah, maybe that's why we're fighting.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them. Come back. We're not done here.
Okay, well, I don't want to...
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
Well, I'll tell you how we get to it. The way that I was walking.
You have turned your back from love. Look away when words pleaded. Listen.
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
Groundwater source. Alright, so that. Any other question marks? I don't think so. Oh, there was an altar. How do I get to the altar? I didn't even notice that. Let's head back and see if we can get it. We should be able to. I don't want to miss anything down here because I don't want to have to try to... I don't want to have to try to get anything. I don't want to have to come back to get anything down here. I want to just get it all now. How the fuck did I miss this all the way back here? How did I miss this? I am like using the compass thing to kind of like point me in the direction, following the symbol as it goes. But I mean, this place is pretty. It's not as open as, you know, like it is up top. So get over here, Goo Man.
Aye.
Alright, so let's see. So we got the fire, we got the cursed chest. We got both fires anyway. So there's nothing else down here. So pretty much good. There's that bucket though.
Whatever you have sowed, you shall reap.
So the bucket's floating down river.
Misunderstood, so you shall remain. For it hurt.
I need that bucket.
A vivid memory from the dead is somewhere near.
Yeah.
The devil still breathes to her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
So basically, they took all this shit into their own hands. A set of Urim and Thummim, tools of divination and cleromancy, thought to reveal the will of God.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
So to protect his family, he felt compelled to execute a settler suspected of witchcraft. We have Lammy's tent as well. Still need to learn about the
divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
Hiding the evidence perhaps of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
Again, we know that there's nobody in this town that's fucking innocent. They all have dirty laundry that's getting aired quite quickly as we progress along through this. Oh boy, here we go.
All deserted you, none supported you.
Alright, inspect this thing. It's a
Well, this
gooblob.
can't be good.
Oh boy.
Bring forward the accused.
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak!
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let war in the faith. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
Alright, well, bring it on then.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poison lustily they want. The poison will end you.
Bloody hell. Is that me?
Yep, that's me.
Trick.
Oh.
What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Bloody hell, that stings. Hell's balls.
Guilty of all charges. Guilty.
Oh, okay. Let's say I do something, but
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. Damn you.
Another one to banish. Well then, just you?
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You betray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark hearts, the evil only worsens.
The cult of Gooigi.
Witches must die.
We use rituals to help the living,
Ooh.
not curse them.
Magic is only a tool. Bloody shadow.
The shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow. No, I don't think we will. Her name is Deborah.
Justice for all. Beat the infamy. That's what they're called, I guess.
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Well, that takes care of that. The quill Governor Haskell used to sign Deborah's death warrant. So this is the tie.
Enough.
So we have the Blessed Garb. What does that look like? That's pretty sick, actually. And the Leviathan Sigil.
Can we please get out of here?
3 Scourge as well.
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel judged. Like I'll never be understood again. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy.
There you go. The Avatar is an infamy, obsessed by the injustice of Deborah Cominius's witchcraft. Cominius?
I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Askel's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Yep. It killed her for no reason. As they did with pretty much every woman that was coerced into admitting that they were in leagues with the devil or accused of committing witchcraft. So this is where the elevator is. That was locked earlier.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
So we have a rope here. There doesn't seem to be like a question mark over here or anything, but what is over here? Ah, witch chest. Oh, and we have one of these. Really? That's why I'm not going to end up getting every collectibles, because all of the soul shards and everything.
Why do I get the feeling that we're sick ducks?
I'm never going to get any all of those.
The devil take you!
Because like the soul shards, I know you can hear them, but some of them are like hidden far off in the distance, and those ones you can't hear.
Nearby.
Where is it?
It's in here. Is there anything up here? Again, we gotta climb up, we gotta go up the elevator, so might as well check all this while we're here. Something over here. Oh, we gotta... There we go, break all that shit. Let's go over here first. Okay. I'm sort of confused as to what the point of that is. There's another way around here. With a chest. Alright, so now we just gotta confront Governor Haskell. We'll be able to get another essence point. So there's nothing on this second level then. Very odd. Just don't understand why they would have that there. Oh, I guess it's already empty. So.
That down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
How refreshing it is to the soul.
Oh boy, here we go.
Look, one thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Alright, time to expose them to the town.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
He's like,
The
oh, you're
wicked
back.
pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in his name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me
No.
just a moment.
We're gonna discuss this publicly.
You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We
Oh, it is
want
time.
to hear the story. Let the Banisher speak.
Hepzibah.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. It is a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends, until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them, but he could give them a witch. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse.
Seems to me you're the devil's tool.
The trial was not fair. You had no proof, and you knew it.
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony, sir.
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony. It was a difficult time.
The greater good.
The picture of yourself that you hold in your mind is that of a great occultist.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the Black Spy's tricks.
Do you then consider yourself a true demonologist?
In order that a war be just, 3 things are necessary. Firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Secondly, a just cause. Thirdly, a rightful intention.
Aye, the Summa Theologiae.
You think they'll ever make a Just Cause
Thomas
5?
Aquinas, a classic quote.
I didn't like
which
4.
you have conveniently
I didn't really like
omitted
3
an
either.
Important detail. To wit, a just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked because they deserve it on account of some fault. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible? Have you ever heard of the Arrowloo?
What gibberish is this?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not. It seems they knew worthy of his secrets. Never mind.
You did for your son, though.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
What do you really want, Governor?
I wish only to serve. I am the trusted servant of the good people of New Eden. Without me, they're lost.
You're just digging your hole deeper.
Them, you would be lost.
Yes. Maybe I do need them. Very human of me. But these people undoubtedly need me, Mr. McCraith. And there is no one else.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more, no thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, you could sacrifice him. You know what? Not only, I mean, obviously we're going to do this because it's good, but you know what? The people deserve to be able to make their judgment upon them, because he fucked them all over, not me.
You say your flock forced your hand. For the greater good, you say you indulged their bloodlust. I believe you did it. I don't believe your motive. You delighted in your magical witch hunt, your trivial rituals. You thought you'd be lauded for your humility and skill. But you have neither. Now all around you crumbles. Yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden. I have found the culprit, the devil worshipper, the source of the evil that has befallen your community. Sorry, son.
Yep.
You're having a laugh. Can't be.
I don't. Him? My son a witch? You mock us, sir. Present proof or retract your ridiculous accusation.
I need proof for him to be a witch?
Proof.
Yeah, right?
For years, Lammy studied your precious library of the forbidden. But he outdid his father. He learned. 'Twas Lammy who taught Caleb Watson the dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back from the dead.
I was trying to help. I did nothing wrong.
No! Lord have mercy!
For shame.
The boy was always strange.
No. No, Lammy is a good boy. I won't have it.
Easy, Governor. Your son's intentions were sound, and his mistakes, grave as they were, did not poison the well.
Forgive me for swearing in the meeting house, but this is a blooming farce.
Oh, shut up. Good, get out.
Have I ever failed you? In evil times, have we not endured? Have I not protected you?
Fooled by his own flesh. How could he be so blind?
There you go. They all turned on you. Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Faith.
That nightmare.
The Banisher has lifted the curse.
That
Brighter
nightmare is
days are
Deborah.
here.
And all these pieces of her.
You were trouble. You and your
I
lady.
knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Done. Don't push your luck.
Banish your ghost and
I've given you a
found
shot
your
at
witch.
redemption. It's more than you gave Deborah.
Damn you, Banisher.
No, damn you, sir. I bite my thumb at you, sir.
Paid in consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter.
Thanks, dick.
I look forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it. The work's not done.
Well, we've embarrassed them.
I hate this place.
Judge to jury.
Rest up, then please. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Alright.
Get angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm what? Disgusted.
Fair.
This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Ask or saw to that when you ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's more than that. My past casts a growing shadow upon my heart. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Hey, new power. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh, so this is this gets rid of the ivy. Can alter the veil's fabric around a target and restrain it. Efficient against creeping ivy, red can destroy the lesser specters hidden inside its buds. In combat, Antea can catch her foes in an ethereal web, dealing a small amount of damage. Hit an enemy affected by ensnare, reduces weaving effect duration. Okay. So damage dealt by red is increased by 20%. Damage taken is increased by 10%. You know what? I might take that. Then there's using ensnare while the banish gauge is full, increases the snare damage, but it consumes all banish points. Damage taken by red is reduced up to 20% to lower the spirit gauge. Okay. Damage taken is reduced by 25% while an enemy is affected by ensnare. The duration is increased by 2 seconds. Or spirit points gained are increased by 30%, but health point gains are reduced by 30%. And then there's maximum decoction charges increased, but manifestation cooldowns are increased as well. Or a perfect switch, synergy. Switch Tente right up to second heavy attack. Yeah. Alright. Leap triggers an area of effect dealing spectral damage. Spirit points cost of manifestation is reduced by 30%, but damage taken by red is increased by 15%. Parrying restores 10% health points. Beaming with the rifle increases the damage of the next rifle shot. Oh, that's definitely going to be the one. Alright, so retaliation. When red is hit, increases the damage of the next heavy attack by 100%. Aiming with the rifle stock attack increase the damage of the next rifle shot. You know, let's do this one. We have switching to Antea increases the damage of the next manifestation by 20%. And then Outburst cooldown is reduced by 10% for each enemy hit by Outburst. Damage taken is reduced by 5% for each manifestation. In cooldown. Damage dealt by Antea is increased by 30% for damage. Okay. Parrying reduces the next damage taken by 90%. Weak spot hits damage with the rifle is increased by 50%. Body shots damage with the rifle is reduced by 30%. And then outburst area of effect is increased by 30%. Each enemy hit by manifestation increases the damage of manifestation by 50%. This effect can be culminated. Post parry attacks deal area of effect physical damage. Drink decoction during combat triggers an area of effect dealing banished damage, but health point gains are reduced by 25%. Okay. Cool, so we have that now. So now we're going to Fort Jericho. Basically, we're going to the opposite area, but we're not going to do that. Because you know what's up. You know what we're going to do. We're going to go back and do all this shit. Alright, so I want to upgrade my sword for sure. We need elite gems for this. Up the brooch. We need 2 more scourge for that. And we have all the stuff for level 7 on this, but yeah, we need 2 scourge. What about this? Nest silt. It's nest silt and elite gems. Another scourge and a nest silt. And then 3 void splinters. And then 3 scourge, wax cap. What does this one need? 3 elite gems, that's right. Scourge and elite gem, and 3 scourge as well. Okay. What the?
Ceridian?
Holy shit.
Hurry, please.
Ceridian, what's wrong?
Come, hurry. I need you on the island.
I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
Was that really Ceridian? How did she pull that trick?
I think maybe she used the invisible to speak to us through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Alright, well I guess we're gonna fast travel. Oh, I guess we're just going.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
This isn't good.
Uneasy. Me too.
So this is gonna teach you how to use how to use this, I guess.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them.
So I was right into
the
shooting
ivy
them.
should quickly wither.
This will force the wisps hidden inside. Reveal themselves for a short period of time. Destroy all the wisps before the core is released in order to get rid of the creeping ivy.
It's for the gardening tip.
Alright. So there we go. Now we know how to do that. Strange times to come. One day to come soon enough, I'll order you to find a man unconscious by the shore. I already asked, I may again. These will be strange times, my dear, so you must be ready. Times of sadness and mourning through the courses of weird suns and moons in the sky, frozen days and the eerie and cold air of a long-lasting winter. Repetitions of events you already lived, unpleasant feeling of suspended time, endless days and weeks. I would not dare to claim I fully know how or why this will happen. They are so many mysteries which elude me, for the better good, I suppose. When these times will come, be ready. Again, for the unbalance will be so strong, even the dead may come back from a future you already faced, and it will be our task to restore the balance again. So yeah, you aim, fire a web.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's
Yeah,
power wanes.
you said that already. Okay. There we go. There's going to be a lot of that when we leave this island, I'll tell you what. A lot of it happening. Other one. There we go. We're just getting rid of them. All over the goddamn place. So can this get rid of the spider webs, or is that something else? I'm assuming that probably is something else. One. There we go. I'm assuming this is gonna, yeah, this is gonna take us to the pillar. Can I not? There we go. There we go, and that's for Antea. Adding spirit points. I'm excited because my Xbox version of this game is going to be arriving this weekend. I get to figure out how to write with a ink dip pen. Like I'm living in the 1600s. Oops. So yeah, this I wanted to go over here. Let's see. Well, it's trying to take me over there. I don't want to go all the way over there. Alright, let's just go ahead. I don't know if it does. But we have everything here. So
Nobody's home. You can feel it.
Who there? Where could they be?
well, they didn't leave a fucking note.
We shouldn't leave without talking to the witch.
I'm aware. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I need to go.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Alright. Oh, here we go.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind.
Oh, great. It's that dickhead. Well, we know who that is.
Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted.
Alright.
Protect her. For me.
Oh boy.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever.
He actually has a watch on him to check the time. Damn, you're right. I am too late. Fool. You want me to deal with this dick? I'll deal with him.
Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
There she goes.
Look to me.
Woo.
Soldiers, bring me her head!
Oh, these guys you got going for you are like pathetic.
Handle this.
Woo!
Take armed soldiers in charge!
That corpse is gonna shoot. You're in its sights, Red.
I got it, don't worry.
The town will die! The enemy resists. Enter!
Nice. We got Ariadine's thread. Okay. We also got, is it the Ethereal Haste? And then 3 Scourge as well. 3 more Scourge.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken.
Who am I gonna trade with? Oh, it's probably her.
But what about me? How do I live now?
I should take her place.
You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
I feel like we barely knew her. She's growing all the flowers. Her death brought new life.
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
Old Mosshead. Defeat all Saul. Well, I don't have enough to buy anything anyway from her, so it's alright. Okay. So in terms of our inventory, we can upgrade our outfit to level 7. I think is probably what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, so there's a rope drop from there. I was wondering what that was. It's like, how do I
am tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do.
What's this? It's like showing that it's still there. Okay.
What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rulebook.
I remember Aoife's wake. Friends and neighbours came from miles around. We stood and watched over for a day and a night. There was food and drink, song and dance. We honoured and rejoiced in the life she'd led, short as it was. I did not have a wake when my father died. Nor my mother, nor Blair or Anik. But we were running from our enemies and barely had time to bury them. It was as if their deaths hadn't happened. What if your family can never properly say goodbye? They'll never see your grave.
Mourning customs are social rituals. My family knows how I feel about these things. We know better. As long as my body is free of the nightmare, that is all that matters. I'll be all right.
Aye. You'll be all right. What about me? What about me when you are truly gone? Who am I without you? I never wanted to know. When I woke in that cave, I felt like I'd lost everything. I feel like I lost everything.
I'm still here.
For now. And I'm so afraid when you won't be anymore.
I'm afraid too. Afraid to leave you behind. Afraid to journey on.
had such plans. We'd live such wonders together. I wanted more time.
So did I. But we are together now. One last great adventure.
Aye. That's something. I miss the warmth of your skin. So much.
And I yours.
But are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Aye. But also Seeker's grief. I could have you back. I long for it. It pains me.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds.
No.
But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
No. We ascend.
We may be tempted. We must not succumb.
We are not those people.
Banishers will remain.
Banishers. To the end.
Aye, my love. To the end.
Spared by the Banishers, but his undoing complete, Mr. Fairfax Haskell must live with his sins. Their governor rode the pendulum from pinnacle to pit. The shaken faithful must turn once again to the Lord. This new quest for purity may end like the last, in injustice and misery. But to whom will they listen? Can they be stopped before it's too late?
Final promise. I guess, you could look at the story from two separate perspectives, right? Like, new haunting cases, cool. You could look at it from two perspectives, right? You could look at it from the sense that if you play the good guy, that you're doing these things and exposing people for the shitty things they've done and for the shitty people they are. And then a lot of them, come to the senses that they've done terrible and that they want to do better going forward. And that you then have to suffer by being the good guy and giving people their assent, and that you're never going to have Antea again, that you'll have to give her assent, and you'll end up, alone. But if you look at it from the other perspective, if you blame everybody, I guess the idea from how I've been kind of thinking about it is, with how Antea and Red talk to each other, it's like, are we, let's say we've blamed everybody and killed all these people up till then, they will sit here and they go, are we doing the right thing, or are we the bad guy, right? Like, the idea basically is the sense that you damn everybody for the sins they've committed, and you're doing it so that you can bring Antea back, but it turns you into a monster, and her into a monster by, by association. So I guess you could look at it from, both ways, in the sense that that's how that could work. Alright, so new haunting cases. A good amount of them. We have a lot of stuff to do. So, first of all, we still have distended ties to do. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go back to the hunter's camp because we need to go continue to do distended ties because we started that, we couldn't actually do it. Don't know why I drank that, idiot. All right, so we're gonna continue doing all of the quests here in the Dark Woods. So obviously we have a lot of like haunting cases to do. We have a lot of like vines to uncover. We have a lot of side quest stuff we're gonna do. So we're probably gonna spend the last 15 or so minutes of this part doing this quest, and then in the next part we're probably gonna continue doing a lot of the quests, as well as carrying on to do a lot of the IVs. I think we're not even going the right way, but we are. Because this is going to head into another part of the Dark Woods we haven't been in yet.
I'm ready to shoot the infested roots after you bruise the heart.
Alright, so there's one here. There's one there, there's one there.
Farewell, weed.
Alright, there we are.
A camp. Recent. Kate's, maybe.
Okay.
Wolf pack. No blood, though.
She did drop her notebook.
Kate's abandoned journal. I promised I would write no more, but as I swore I would speak no more. But my thoughts need ink, I fear, to ease my mind. So my love, forgive this newest broken promise, let me speak in the silence of my journal. What I have seen in the woods, my heart cannot endure. Betrayal and rage from beyond the grave. Bones and skulls and fangs and claws. Behind all this, my cold-hearted sister stands. And over the putrid carcass stands my long-lost beloved. How can I mend this? How can Rose mend this? How have the new smiths fallen? My sister stood before the carnage of her disgrace and did not blink. I hit her, screamed at her, and railed against her. She was unmoved. I must go. Our arguing surely puts this camp at risk. Ignorant of the truth, the people watch my tearful rage and fear me. They crave peace of mind, and so do I. The only other way to bring them the serenity they need would be to expose the dark soul of my sister. I'd rather be a coward than throw another victim to the wolves. Okay, so... Well, we have this point of interest
Right,
over here.
well. There's emotion in every word. I'm jealous. Writing's good when you struggle to express your feelings.
Red McWraith, you express altogether too many feelings already.
Aye, but you like that about me. Right, let's find Kate and get her talking.
That spectre's looking for a body.
Okay. I don't know why the game sounds weird all of a sudden. It sounds like messed up or something. Alright, so we have vines here. I'm guessing we have to break.
Can you find a way around the locked door?
Yeah, but... Oh yeah, there's another one over here. Alright, so... That breaks that, so that we can break this. So there seems to be like an echo of some kind. I don't know. This is probably locked. Just puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. Fish order. Antonia, Charles and his daughter have left. We shall reduce the quantity a little. We would need a box of about 20 fish, Edward. Alright, so we have fisherman's stockpile here. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna save the game. And then I'm gonna load it. I just don't know why the sound is so off. Just sounds weird. Okay, well there's this up here. God damn it. Okay, so this leads to there.
Get lost, won't you?
I was hoping to maybe find the key down here. But I guess not. Alright, so the next thing is we'll go here. Ah, there's the key. We have a nest.
The right words of power may force the nearby specters to show themselves.
No step from the shadows.
Banish refills faster and does more damage.
Reinforcements! Devil cases! There's more of them.
Ready and waiting. Watch out! Spectre possession.
Your funeral!
Woo.
Away with you!
Once more.
Try this on for size.
There we go. Alright, so I'm assuming this is gonna lead over to where this camp was for us to throw a rope down. So that's what was here. Alright, let's go grab that chest, shall we? There we are. Expiation garment. Yeah, see, again, these all look so much cooler than what I'm wearing, but they're just not as good in terms of what I need. So
We Highland kiss for you.
okay. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna head to that camp. Because what I think I'm gonna do in between this part and the next is I'm gonna go to these different locations that have these ivies. So we have an IV over here where there's a haunting case. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go get a lot of these ivies broken, and like uncover a lot of these things, so that we're able to potentially get more of these. Well, maybe I won't. So this is where we need to head for the main quest. I don't yeah, we don't have the ability to break these yet. So basically what we're going to try to do next time is we're going to, I guess we'll just kind of continue going through here. And there's all this other path up here, which is also going to be a part of the Dark Woods, right? So we have this over here, Distended Ties. We have Unfinished Portrait. We have to deliver the art supplies. We have this activity. We have this haunting case, and we have this haunting case. And we're going to try to do all of those, as well as like get all of the remaining ivy and everything with the Dark Woods. We're going to try to see if we can get like the Dark Woods area done a lot. There's a cursed chest, another locked chest. There's one more nest, and there's 2 more scourge. In terms of the treasure hunt, there's one more thing to do, and there's a few more altars. We're gonna try to see if we can get a lot more of the dark woods done. We're gonna try to move kind of through each area. So obviously we'll try to do the dark woods first, and then we will kind of we'll come back and we'll try to we're going to go to the Harrows, and we'll try to do a lot of the Harrows next. And then we'll probably kind of come back to the Mire Marshes afterwards, because one, we need to find the other 2 of these, which are hidden around. And then there's also this creeping ivy, which kind of is blocking this area that has the dark stuff in it. So this is obviously going to be a portal. So there's that. So yeah, we do have these maps that are in here. I have this 2 rocks cache. I could always look to see where those are, and these mysterious caches as well. The Marshes cache note and sketch, and there's also the Bridge Sentry cache for another one of the dolls. If I do these off camera, I'll show what I get next time, so I'll probably end up looking into those to see where they are on the map. But yeah, we're just going to kind of work our way through, kind of doing some cases, kind of exploring around a little bit, doing activities, stuff like that. And we're going to basically work our way zone by zone. We have Dark Woods, we have the Harrows, we have the Mire Marshes. And I basically kind of want to knock all this shit off the list before we end up moving to the Fort Jericho, because this is obviously like a whole other area. And it's gonna, all of these are gonna eventually like lead back, obviously, to like New Eden Town, where we'll probably end up having the end. So, but yeah, because we have plenty of stuff still left to do. We have another nest, we have another elite, we have another scourge, we have another haunting ground. Yeah, obviously like treasure hunts and altars, collectibles. Like the collectibles, the soul grabbers, I'm not really too concerned about those. It's really the nests, the elites, and the scourges that I want, and the void breaches. So yeah, but we'll see. And there's also this unknown stuff which we don't have yet. So I'm assuming that like, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that'll be that. Shows there's 3. How many are there up here in the Dark Woods? There's the one that's over here. There's one that's here. That's 2. So there's at least one more after those, but there may be a haunting case that pops up due to completing activity or something. So yeah, so basically what we'll do next time is we will find Kate. We'll continue making our journey through here, and we're gonna do like Dark Woods cleanup basically, and then yeah, we're just gonna try to do as much as we can, kind of moving through. So expect not a ton of major story moving forward for a little while, just because we obviously are going to be having a lot of stuff to do, and we'll be getting essences and everything as well. Kind because we're gonna need an essence to be able to get. We need an essence for this, so that we can then continue getting essences and stuff for this. So, yeah. All right. Take care and goodbye.